Back inside the Bulls locker room, here's Pip.
Make us a great ball club. It's really helping us out tremendously. I think with the conscious effort of myself and Michael and Tony and other guys getting on the board, it really helps our game to really open up and where we can get up and run up and down the court.
Before the game, Scottie, you said that you weren't aware that you were close to 50 points last week. Were you aware how close you were to your triple-double tonight?
Yeah, I was aware. I was trying to get it. It just didn't happen for me, and I didn't want to take away from the other guys not being able to get into the game. So I asked Phil to take me out.
You must have known something. Didn't you promise us a quadruple-double before you left the locker room earlier?
I was trying to get a triple-double. I was going to have a little bragging rights, but I didn't get it, so I'll leave it at that.
You got Cleveland coming up, and you could see them in the playoffs, and you know how tough it is to score on them.
Well, they are tough, and they're going to play a slow-down game, so we have to be ready for their style of play. But it's going to be a half-court game, and we're going to have to play a good half-court game and execute and defensively be ready to stop them.
Scottie, the number 70 is popping up again. I mean, does that affect you at all? I mean, you're basically in the same position you were last year, 49-6.
Well, I think we realize that, it's going to pop up. We're in the position of being able to beat that record or challenge it to some degree. So we're going to hear it, but it's the same as last season. We're not really gunning for it, but if it happens, then we welcome it.
You don't have the pressure on it this year,
though. Isn't the motivation there? I mean, you're this so to speak, this close now.
I think the motivation is there. It'll always be there because we challenge ourselves every night to go out and try to win every ball game. So that definitely keeps the motivation there.
Hey, Scottie, how many games like this are okay, these blowouts, before you need a challenge?
I think every game is a challenge. I think, when you look to see if we're going to be able to do what we did last season, it makes every game a challenge because we don't take any of our competition lightly. We realize that we have a great record. We're pretty much in the same position where we were last season. So I think every game we challenge ourselves to go out and try to win.
After you jump out on a team like you do against Portland, Denver, teams like that, do you guys try to manufacture games within a game just to sort of keep your interest in it?
Well, I think what we try to do is go out and do what we can do and allow other guys to play. I mean, that's important to us because they spend as much time on the practice court as we do. They work hard, and they deserve it.
And it could pay off down in the playoffs when you have to have that bench.
Because it allows our bench to get the opportunity to play in game situation, even though some of them are, pretty much out blowouts. They still need to get out on the court and get comfortable and execute.
Scottie, what will motivate you guys between
that steal and that pass? What did you think of it? What was your take of it?
It was great. People really underestimate Robert, due to the fact of his age, but he still moves great, and I have a lot of respect for him. I like to see him do things like that on the court. We can go back now and practice and tease him a little bit.
Scottie, what will motivate you guys from now until the playoffs begin?
Well, I think the challenge of just keep winning and see if we can, do what we did last season or do better. Winning is everything. And we enjoy winning. It makes the whole night and everything go well.
Scottie, was there at least one more difficult moment in tonight's game? The marshmallow?
What was that? Other than me not getting a triple-double, everything else was great. It wouldn't have made my night any more gratifying. I thought the win was great, but the triple-double would have topped it all.
Scottie, is Michael mad or upset or anything? He not coming out to talk?
No, he got to get home. His family's sick, so he chooses to do the fatherly thing. I got to go, guys.
24-3, you break your record last
Locker room had an outstanding effort along with MJ, and again, you've heard Michael will not be talking to the media tonight, so let's get it back to our studios.
Thought he's going to fall out of that locker.
Lou.
Little Lou.
Lou. That's the man.
Yes, it is.